What's up, people of YouTube? I'm Karsatowski, and welcome back to the Karsatowski Bowling YouTube channel. So today, I am doing a March Madness style tournament here at Polking Lanes South. I've bowled in this center quite a few times in my life. I haven't bowled here in about a year and a half though, so it's been a little while. So today's format is we have a total of 126 bowlers, and we bowl a total of 3 games, and it's handicap. And then after 3-game total, we cut to the top 64 bowlers, and the top 64 are seeded based on your qualifying scores. And then when you cut to the top 64, we bowl matches, and then the winners of each match go on to the top 32, then top 16, then top 8, then top 4, all the way down to the top 2. They pay the top 32 bowlers today. So, today pretty much cannot be any worse than last week, if you remember that. So I am going to bowl the best that I have bowled this whole year, at least do everything I can to. I'm just going to go to it with a clear head and just bowl the best I possibly can. And we'll see what happens from there. So, let's go ahead and go in, let's register, and let's do our best in this tournament. See you inside. Okay, update after game 1. Yeah. So on the left lane, I used the phase 2 the whole game. The only shot that I did not strike was in the 10th, and I just threw it to the sideways, and it just left that nasty split. It's really bad. And then that right lane, I struck once, but it was a Brooklyn, so that stinking right lane hooks way much more than the left lane. So I'm glad to get off of that. So I missed makeable. Yeah, left 2 splits that game, which, well, I actually left once. Yeah. Anyway, so 179, game 1. So let's hope that next game is well over 200, because I'm going to need it, because there are a lot of high scores right now. Okay, 2-2. That is not what I needed to happen. I could have easily had 230 that game. Just stupid left lane. It's ridiculous, man. I got to figure out both lanes, and I cannot leave splits, and I cannot leave megas. So, hopefully game 3 will be up there. The cut after the first game is 214. I am minus 19 through 2, so I'm going to have to make up at least 40 this game to have a chance. Okay, that was ridiculous. That was the worst thing that could have happened to me. I was bowling so good until that right lane just decided to blow up. I don't know what happened. I threw 2 good shots in that lane, and that ball never hooked down lane. That's just so stupid. I mean, I would have not taken any shot back that game, and I just really. Okay, so that's, I think after game 3, it's gonna, after game 2, it was 431. I will be at 577, which is not good enough. However, they do have like a toilet bowl squad for those who didn't make it the top 64. They bowl 2 games, and 1 in 6 will cash, so I think I'm gonna bowl that, just to make some money today. That was just ridiculous. The first game, I couldn't figure out the right lane, and then the third game, what happened on the right lane again was just stupid. So yeah, it's just, I just don't have any words for what happened there. Okay, everyone, so I have gotten done with the tournament, and you know what? I wouldn't say I bowled terrible. Yeah, I had a lot of bad shots where I got around the ball, and as a result, I left a bunch of splits, but overall, I have bowled much, much better than last week, and that's always a good sign when you're just bowling better than you have last time you were out, if you haven't bowled too well. I just got really unlucky with missing a few. Throughout the whole day, I missed about, I think, 2 makeables throughout those 3 games. And I left a lot of splits in really bad times. And again, the first game, I just couldn't figure out that right lane. If I would have struck about 3 more times on that lane, then I could have probably shot about 220s at least. And the second game, I just kind of lost the left lane a little bit, and I could have shot about another 220, probably 230. And the last game, that one should have been my big one. That one should have been close to 250 if somehow that right lane just... I don't even know what happened to that right lane. Like, the ball just decided it did not want to hook those 2 shots. And leaving that weird split and leaving that washout really cost me that game. I ended up shooting 196, but if I would have struck on those 2 shots, I mean, I would have had like probably 6-7 strikes in a row, I think. So that would have been probably close to 240, which 220, 230, 240, that would have been more than enough to make the top 64. The cut was 652, I believe, for 3 games, which is just under a 230 average. And it was handicap, so all my scores were scratch. So if I did have handicap, I'd say I'd probably have close to 20 pins a game, maybe 30. So I would have still been pretty close to the cut, even with bowling like that. But I should have been pretty close to making it, though, if I didn't have those unfortunate outings. Also, I did do a toilet bowl squad to make a little bit of cash. I bowled a 170 and a 199, so nothing to say much about that. Physically, I feel like I bowled that 199 game probably the best game of the day. I actually was sliding with my sliding foot, which is probably my biggest problem right now, is that I just don't slide, I plant. And trying to get me to do that mentally is just really difficult for me. So I'm really going to need to practice that a ton over the next several weeks to get better. So anyway, not terrible today. Definitely a lot better. I've still got a lot to work on. And I have another tournament on the last weekend of March. And I hope you all will tune into that one. So if you all do not want to miss that video, then be sure to hit that subscribe button so you'll never miss any of my videos. So I'm Karsatowski. Keep watching my content, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya.